Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chimtery. A sweep is as lucky can be. Welcome back to Every Disney Movie Ever. My name is Jess, and I'm attempting to watch every Disney movie ever. Today, I'm going to talk about Mary Poppins. If you don't know what Mary Poppins is about, Mary Poppins is about a magical nanny who fixes a family. I don't know about fixes, but helps a family. Mary Poppins was nominated for 13 Oscars and won 5 of them. So if you haven't seen it, what are you doing? It won Best Actress, Best Film Editing, Best Original Music Score, Best Visual Effects, and Best Original Song with Chim Chim Tree. The film was directed by Robert Stevenson, who has done a ton of Disney work so far. He did Darby O'Gale, The Ask-Mighty Professor, Son of Flubber, The Misadventures of Merlin Jones. He's done a ton already, and now he's done Mary Poppins, and that has to be his crowning jewel. I mean, it was nominated for Best Picture. This movie's amazing. It's Mary Poppins. Glynis Johns plays Mrs. Banks, and she has been in Disney films previously. She was in Sword in the Rose and Rob Roy, the Highland Rogue. And I think the last movie she did was Rob Roy. I could be wrong, but I think that's the last movie she did, and that was a while ago. So she took a big break from Disney, but now she's back. When I was younger, I knew there was music in the film, which constitutes a musical, but watching it back, there's a lot more music and singing than I remember. Like, I remember Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I remember Spoonful of Sugar, Tuppence, Go Fly a Kite. Like, I remember all the music, but in the film itself, there's a lot of reprises, so they're singing the majority of the time, which was something I did not remember, and it was very welcome because I love musicals. Mrs. Banks is a suffragette. She's fighting for the rights of women, specifically voting, and she has a line early in the film where she says, "I think we can agree that we love men individually, but as a group, they're rather stupid." My crush on Dick Van Dyke is back in full swing. I will always ship Bert and Mary, take it from my cold dead hands. They called Bert a diamond in the rough, and that just proves to me that Disney recycles everything. Aladdin's a diamond in the rough. I knew they jumped into that chalk drawing and they had like the penguin dance and the Supercalifragilistic in there, but I had no idea they were in there for as long as they were. I did not remember the horse race. And it was a pleasant surprise. It was nice to see them in there that long, and it was visually stunning. I mean, come on. The laughing scene is so contagious, and the jokes they tell are hilarious. I was laughing with them. It took me a bit to get there, but it did get there, and I was laughing, which was, I felt silly, because it's like, why am I laughing at this? But I was. It was really funny, and the jokes they tell are great, and Ed Wynn, this is probably my favorite role of his, although the Mad Hatter is really great, and then just Dick Van Dyke's laugh was so great. It was just really fun, and that scene, I would go watch it again, just that scene, because it's so funny. Michael has the best reaction faces, or just glazed over faces. They're hysterical. I don't know if everybody knows this. I did not notice when I was younger, but the old man that owns the bank is played by Dick Van Dyke, and he's in old makeup, and the makeup is phenomenal. I don't care what anyone says, Chim Chim Tree is the best scene in the film. The dancing, the shots, the lighting, all of it accumulates to this ultimate moment. Yes. I love me some eyelight. I think eyelight is essential for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. Here's a picture. It's when a scene is lit. For instance, Dick Van Dyke, he's looking up the chimney, but there's, like, chimney's dark. There's no light from the chimney, but they put a light to make his eyes light up so the audience can connect with him through his eyes, because if there's no eye light and you got dead eyes, person can't connect with the character as well. You need eye light. You need that sparkle. You need to see him. I think it's the most essential, except maybe the key light, because you need to see what's happening. I almost cried. I didn't. I, like, barely welled tears, because I was happy at the end with Let's Go Fly a Kite, because it's such a good song, and it's happy that the family's fixed, and sad that Mary's leaving, but, like, necessary, you know, because they've all grown. But I didn't cry, so we're not counting it. Mary Poppins, all-around spectacular film. I'm gonna give it 9 umbrellas out of 10. Our total movie count is... Parent death toll and crack counter are still the same. If you want to keep up with what movie I'm watching when, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and you'll find out what movie I'm watching when. I put up videos every Monday and Friday. My good friend Jamie is doing makeup-inspired looks for some of the films I'm watching. She did one for Mary Poppins. The link in the description. Please go check her out. She's really, really talented. Do you prefer Mary or Bert? Let me know down in the comments. Until next time, comment, like, and subscribe, but I'm not charging like you are, so you do you. And don't be the old bank owner about it. He was a little mean. Let's go fly a kite up to the